Hi, my name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation, and the topic is My Wife is So Sensitive. And I'm going to be honest with you, when I met with men in the past, almost every single man said, my wife is crazy. Not sensitive. I mean, that's part of it, right? And I would say, no, you don't understand. From a man's point of view, women just don't make any sense. Now, what can you do about this? Well, here's the thing. We as human beings, and this goes both ways, by the way, women have the same problem with men in that there's a lack of understanding. So, what do? You have no choice. If you want to be with a woman, any woman pretty much, you have no choice but to learn how to receive information differently than you are now. Because other women don't see your wife as so sensitive. You do. Other men don't see her that way because they're not with her. Understand that she depends on you. Not that she's dependent on you, but it's a deep down, subconscious thing for a woman to bring a man into her life who will protect her and her children. When I say subconscious, I'm talking about instinct. I'm talking about the stuff that begins at the primal level. For a human being, this is primal stuff. It's tied into the body. It's not her mind. It becomes her mind because, like all of us, she has not learned how to master her mind and come from a place of love. But the good news for you is that her sensitivity is an indication. And I've met with so many women, I don't even know how many. It's an indication that your wife has a deep access to her heart. The problem that she's having is in sorting, because the world today gives us all this nonsense about honoring our emotions. And so she doesn't distinguish between the love of her heart and the emotion. And so she starts becoming emotional. And it comes to you as sensitivity, and here's what you can do about it. First of all, you have to learn how to master your own mind, and here's a really good place to start, to practice. When she is behaving in a sensitive way, because you can't tell when she's being sensitive necessarily, but when her behavior is indicating that to you she's being sensitive, what you do is stop noticing that. Instead, be very clinical and sort of see how she's behaving, but look beyond it and ascertain why. And instead of taking the information and stopping with, she's being sensitive, take the next level down. And when you ascertain why at that moment she's being sensitive, and it's going to take some doing on your part, forget the sensitive part and just be aware of the why. And then, because you're her husband, and you're there to love her and protect her and care for her, you can address the why with love, compassion, protection, support, listening, all of the things that a good husband is supposed to do. You train your mind to not react to the sensitivity, because for you, that is the problem. You know, people because we're not taught this. And I'm not blaming anybody, don't get me wrong. We're just not taught about the mind. We're not taught that we are souls and we have a mind. We're not really taught much of life, are we? So what we're supposed to do as human beings is we're supposed to master our minds so that we can really, truly enjoy life without allowing our inner habitual reactions to cloud the experiences, to taint the experiences. Now let me explain what happens, because you have free will. The problem is we've used our free will up, you might say, by transferring the work that we're supposed to do over to our habits. So you know all this, what I'm about to share with you, but now we have a context. So you're walking down the street and you see a car in the distance and your mind is already calculating what's going to happen if that car is driven by a drunk and starts heading for you. Isn't that true? I know it's true. Now, I'm just using an example, so don't say, oh no, well that in particular is not true. What I'm talking about is that the mind automatically puts that moving car into a context of potential danger. Why does it do that? Because the information coming at you is 100% neutral. It's only the mind and your inner sensitivity to potential danger that now gives it a context of where it may be dangerous, and so you're subconsciously almost plotting an exit strategy. But the information coming to you is neutral. It's not dangerous, it's just information. So when your wife is behaving, as you put it, in a sensitive manner, what's really going on may not be that at all. She may not actually be sensitive or overly sensitive. She may just be emoting or talking to you about something that's on her mind in a way where your mind has determined, uh-oh, I have to now deal with what's going to come. So you need to stop your mind right away. And you need to unravel this information, because it's a choice that your mind is making on your behalf to see her in a particular way, and instead decide to be the unbelievable husband who cares and loves his wife so much that he's going to understand what's driving these behaviors, and you're going to be there for her. Isn't that cool? It is cool. Why is it cool? It's cool because it empowers you. And you get to use your power to increase the love and happiness in your marriage. And that is what it is all about. Because you got married in order to feel love and to be happier every day of your life. But now you can see you don't know how to do that. And this will help you along the way. Like this video, visit me again, so subscribe to the channel. And I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation so I could share with the world the truth about marriage and how wonderful it actually is. Take care and God bless.